everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I got to mute this. Okay. I did that last night. I play the video over on my other monitor so that I can kind of keep an eye on where you guys are probably at with the lag and all of that, and also to keep a little eye on the chat. Long story short, we got to toggle back and forth to see chat here and see items and all that good stuff. But I've got the amazing Chelsea of Treasures by Gem behind the scenes helping me out tonight. Just want to give her a big thank you and a shout out. Yay, Chelsea! Chelsea has her own show on the Knit Shopping Network on Saturday afternoons. In case you didn't know, I welcome you to come and watch her and all of our hosts here on NSN. Some exciting things are happening. Some exciting things are happening behind the scenes. I'm just like, if you're not subscribed, you want to be subscribed. Trust me, we are. I know Dawn is moving, but I'm keeping Dawn busy on top of moving. Trust me. We're doing lots of stuff, lots of exciting stuff. And Dawn is over in the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. You know, I woke up this morning. I overslept, like super overslept. I don't know what happened. You know what it was? Is Rachel took both dogs last night. And when I don't have a dog waking up with me in the morning, like there's nothing that signals it's time to get up. And so, I mean, it was heavenly. Don't get me wrong. Obviously my body needed it. And, but then I like jumped up and I'm like, I have so much to do. And I forget where I was going with that. I was going somewhere with that. Monday. Oh yeah. Because I had slept in, I didn't feel like Monday. It was like, I kept walking around feeling like it was still Sunday. And I don't get how the brain works sometimes. The brain is a curious thing. But I ended up getting Monday together. And the really bad thing was, so today's video that I released about an hour ago is a monster, meaning it's a long one. And I bought a lot of stuff. And poor Noah, he doesn't watch these shows. So you can't really give him a shout out in this show, but Noah does my preliminary editing, and Noah's getting really good at looking up the comps and putting those on. Like he tries to do as much as he can for me. And he went to bed really late last night. And he's like, Mom, that video took me an extra hour and a half. I'm like, I know, I bought a lot of stuff. Bless his heart. But so it's been already a crazy day. It's a holiday in Canada. What's the holiday? What is your August 5th holiday? That is good to know. Ah, yes, the trivia question. Okay, we're going to talk about the trivia question because I just saw somebody asked about how do we answer the trivia question. So at the end of every show here on NSN, the host asks a trivia question. Now, our goal is to get comments in the comments section because YouTube really likes that. So that is how we grow our community. So we really appreciate all of you who are willing to leave a comment after the shows, or if you're watching on the replay, please leave a comment. It really, really helps the channel. And what we do to reward those comments is we do a drawing. So I will be picking a winner from last week's participants. The answer for last week was recap. That's all I'm going to say. Recap. And so the winner of this is going to get $15 to spend in the nicheLadyShop.com. So let's go ahead and pick our winner this week and see who it is. Ooh, I hope we can read it. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, oh, I love that it like throws it up there really, really big. Violet G629. Violet G629, you are the winner of $15 of credit in the Niche Lady Shop. Now, you can do one of two things. You can go ahead and shop from here until next Monday at this time and use our shop now. Let me get my brain straight. Shop now, and I will refund the $15. Or if you wait till after the show, then I can send you a coupon to use so that the $15 comes off your order. Either way, I can't stop and do a coupon right now is basically what I'm trying to say. So if you see something you want and you're afraid somebody else is going to come in and snag it, go ahead and buy it. I will refund $15. But I do need you to reach out to me through the contact form on the nicheladyshop.com, which we'll put up right here. There it is. So you can go to nicheladyshop.com, or you can scan that little QR code. We'll take you there, and then just contact me and let me know your name so that when you place an order, I know it's you to take the $15 off. Otherwise, I don't know, because YouTube names are a whole thing. So that's how we do things. If you're new here, everything I'm going to show you today will come up on the screen here with a QR code. So you can be all like savvy and into it's what do we call this? What do we call this decade? It's not the millennium. It's the welcome to the, like, what is the phrase that we use now? I used to say welcome to the 2000s, but we're well beyond the 2000s. What do we call this time period we're in? Somebody help me. Anyway, if you like to be all up on technology, you can take your mobile device and you can go to your camera, and from your camera, you just hover over that. You don't take a picture, you just hover, and it will produce the link for you to go to that item. If you are more traditional, you can just go to the link that will be posted over here in the live chat that we're having. And speaking of live chat, those of you in the chat, make sure that you are in live chat mode and not top chat, because you miss things. Just the 2020s, it just seems so boring, right? We always had like some hip name for everything, but we're just in the 2020s. Just nobody wants to remember 2020. Nobody. I mean, there might be some anomalies out there, but I'm pretty sure nobody wants to remember the year 2020. So I don't even know why we say that. I know I don't. Although I will say there were some very good things about the year 2020 for the Niche Lady. I mean, it caused my channel to blossom. So there is that. There is the blessing of it all too. Always got to look for the good in everything. All right. I have a question. I have a question for you, Patty, specifically, since I see you in the chat. Does this look like your Patty? Does that look anything like your little Patty, the theater dog? Let me know. That is the question of the day. The survival decade. That's good. I like that one. The next trivia question will be asked at the end of this show. So stick around and be with me, and I will give you the trivia question that will be, we'll pick a winner from next week. Also, every item that is purchased. Oh, okay. I didn't see that, Melissa. Every item that is purchased gets you an entry into our buyer appreciation giveaway. And we run a fun little fishy race, and then we pick a winner from that, and then I give stuff away. And if we have a particularly good show, I do more than one. So that's how that works. Excellente. Excellente. Okay, so Patty, I bought that with you in mind. So the next time you place an order, I'm just saving him. He's not getting listed. I'm saving him. And the next time you purchase something, he's getting put in your package, because I bought him with you in mind. Sorry, everybody who also likes him. But why do I pick Patty out specially? Because Patty, what time is it there for you right now? Isn't it like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that? And Patty is our international community member who is here for every single show. She is here faithfully every day and has become such a huge part of the NSN community. So I just thought of you. Okay. Where do we begin? Oh, one more thing. So we know YouTube is a little wonky on sending out the notifications. We get it. So we came up with a way to make sure you never miss a notification that we are going live here on NSN. Now, if you want to just get notifications of my shows when I go live, just text, I'm trying to follow it, Danny to 9. Text Danny to 929-566-4243. It's like having a teleprompter in front of me and I can't read it. That spells out 929-56 if you forget all the rest of those numbers. All you have to remember is the 929-56 niche, and you will get there. Oh, it's just past midnight. Will be 2 a.m. by the time we finish. That's it. Yes, exactly. Right, Jelly Joe? And there's so many of you. I mean, I always feel bad. Like, I know there's so many of you are here for every show. So I feel like I'm going to start recognizing my regulars over here in the chat. I'm taking notes in my brain. If your name is super familiar and I go in and I watch all the host shows, like we'll do more stuff like that. There'll be more goodies. Okay. Let's see. I don't have a particular collection today. All of these items are in the newly added collection, which can be accessed from the front page of the nicheladyshop.com. So without further ado, and I still have many more items to list. Let me just say, some of these items are from today's video. Most of them are from videos that have already been out for a few days. And then I still have some things from today's video to get listed. Just not enough hours in the day, but I'm almost caught up. So close. You're on holiday this week, so you can stay up with. Awesome. Is that the same as a vacation? Is that what they call it there, as being on holiday? We call it being on vacation. You don't chat because you can't chat and shop. Gotcha. No worries. That's why we like banter a little bit in the beginning too, so everybody can kind of say hello and catch up, do all that good stuff. All right. Shall we begin? Da-da-da-da-da. And Chelsea, what we might have to do is procure that list of the entries for the buyer appreciation race. And that way, if your internet hasn't cleared up by the time we run that, I can just boom, get it. Okay. See, you think I'm like just talking, to nothing, but really I can see her. You guys can't see her. I can see her. She makes faces at me too. She does. I guess I call that the green room over there. It's really cool. All right. What am I going to start with? Let's start with something fun. Let's start with a couple of items. Now, I've had these for a little bit, but I didn't have them listed. I have two very similar. They're both birds. We'll start with the parrots. Oh, why are you upside down? My goodness, we have a parrot acting like bougie. There we go. So this one is the parrots. And I don't know what the official terminology for these. I just called it a string of parrots with bell. I believe they are like a paper mache. They come from India. But look at them. They're all like nice little birdies, beaded. And at the bottom, there is a bell. This is not a bird toy. Do not give this to your bird as a toy. That would be bad. But they're absolutely fabuloso. I love them. If they don't sell, I won't be disappointed. It's okay. The other one that I have are the peacocks. Oh, is somebody snagging some birds? We have the peacocks. They are the same. Like the paper, they're the hard paper mache. Kind of like the boxes are made of from India. And so again, little bell at the bottom. So both of those. I have to tell you something funny. I'm trying so hard to catch it on video. See, this is the thing with animals. They will do really cute stuff, but they won't do it on camera. So I've talked about it. Bougie's very itchy. He's molting. He's got pin feathers. He's obnoxious as all get out right now. Okay. He squawks a lot. For those who may not know who I'm talking about, hold on. Stand by. Stand by. Let me show the Bougie monster. Okay. So Bougie is my Quaker parrot. And yes, he says, I love you. That was the inspiration behind the magnets. So I have a little spray bottle of just water, and he comes out and he's sitting on my finger, and I start like just misting him like a little rainforest. He starts making the cutest little noises, like I'm like, where did this bird come from? Like, it's so sweet. And but as soon as I try to pull the camera out and video it, I'm like, forget it. And then he goes back and but he loves it. He loves getting sprayed off and misted. Yes. I'm working on a Bougie cam. I really am. I'm working on a system of putting a camera in his cage and just turning it on for everybody to watch him. Because he's, oh, don't you hate that? Don't you hate stepping on bubble wrap and thinking that you broke something? Gosh, that scared me. It's going to be one of those shows. Oh, did this already sell? I don't see a price. So I'm assuming that this guy has already found a new home, but I'm going to show him anyway because he's fabuloso. Usually that's why there is no price. Did it sell, Chels? She's looking. These are considered majolica. And it's not the same as the majolica I'm going to show you in a little bit. So I thought it would be good to have both examples. But these little frog planters are just the best. Look at these little guys. They're so cute. But I think he may already have found himself a new home. Is that why there's no price? It's sold. Yep. Somebody snagged him. I can't keep these in stock. You guys know I pick up every single one I find. I do have the big giant one still because I'm sure the shipping on that's a little intimidating. But I do have the ginormous one. Hey, Julie. Let me see. I'm toggling back and forth between chat and not chat. I'm going to try to stay in order, Chelsea. I'm trying to stay in order. So maybe you can just tell me in our little private chat what the next item is, and I make sure I have it before we put it up. That's always the fear, is that I put something into our lineup that I didn't end up bringing over. I had so many people say they wanted this tray, and so I didn't show it in any of the shows thinking they were going to come and snag it, but they didn't. So this vintage Florida bamboo souvenir tray is up for grabs. It's like brand new. In fact, I'm really certain that it's never been used for anything other than just display. And I don't know, any Floridians, is there anything on this map that would pin this down to a certain time frame? I'm thinking it's from the 80s is my guess, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I've been to Miami. I've been to Fort Lauderdale. I have been to Orlando. And I've been, it's right. I've been to Gainesville, Ocala, Orlando. And I've been, who knows what's right here? Who knows what little town is right here that is the subject of a major YouTube channel family? Let's see if I have any fans in the house. And you know the answer to that. All right, so there we go. I can't remember. Did I comment on your last video? Because I totally meant to. See, what I do is I watch videos from my TV. That is my TV. That is my sit down time of the evening. And then when I want to go comment, I have to go like back over to a computer and then remember to go type. But I can't remember. I meant to, and I can't remember if I did or not. I always enjoy watching your videos. And I think too, like, I've shopped with you and Mike, and I know how hysterical the shopping trips are. So yes, Otter Creek, Otter Creek. I have some What the Hales. I have some What the Hales fans in the house. I've been talking with George, and we're trying to coordinate a time for a little travel get together. But we both live incredibly insane, busy lives. And like the last time I was in Florida, they were just leaving to go back to Ohio. So I missed them by like one day. Like one day I missed them by. So I have 3 sets of these little swirled amber glass. I'm going to call them candle holders because I don't know. Nobody really drinks punch out of cups like this or drinks punch. Whatever, because I think that's what they are originally intended to be. I see them as beautiful candle holders. I really need to get one of those little battery operated candles so that I can, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Demonstrate how they would look. But you can see when light shines through these, the beautiful amethyst color. So you get a pair for the $14.99, but there are 3 pairs available if you wanted more than 2. Boom. Okay. I have stuff at my feet. I need a total cleaning day in this office. Let me tell you. We catch up on the chat. Yes, exactly, Patty. Exactly. They are worth watching. Absolutely. 100%. This is a beautiful little Myrtlewood vase. Look at the really cool grain on this. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. Sometimes the cameras are just so ready to focus on a face or on something bright in the background. They lose the detail on the items in the foreground. Is that tape schmoosh? It's got a little tape schmoosh on it still. Rachel. Anyway, this could also be used as a candle holder. Like it's the right size for a little taper candle as well. But it is, I could see it with some little dried flowers. Can't you just see that? You know the kind I'm talking about. The very dainty, like almost like a little baby's breath kind of coming out of this. Again, I wish I had some. I would throw it in there. I mean, here's the crazy thing. I have this stuff. I have all this stuff. I just need to like put it here and have it like accessible and kind of be on the ball. Yeah. All right. What do we got next? We have chickens. Chickens. So you may have seen me pick these up recently. They are Temptations Old World Confetti. So the Old World pattern is this design and this design on the bottom here. And it comes in green and orange and black and red and like, you know, but it's just that one color. So what they do is call this confetti when it's the multicolor. And that's how Temptations differentiates it from the other Old World colors. All Temptations have a little, what do you call that number? The PPP-HF, blah, blah, blah. It's got a product number, I guess you would call it. So very easy to get replacements, identify what you have. I love that about Temptations. You're going to get the pair of the chickens. Hey, Julie, did you get your package yet? Probably not. It just left. Well, you might have gotten it by now. I sent Julie the measuring spoon holder that matched these. It was in the same video for her to make something fabulous out of it, because it's got 4 spaces in the tail to put something. So I sent that to Julie of One Way Vintage, because she makes these beautiful little things. Why did the chicken come on NSN? Oh, because. Oh, you knew I was just waiting for the moment. The bag is coming. It's coming. All right. This is just a beautiful little simple Italian pottery dish. I actually can't quite make out what the backside is supposed to say. So I'm gonna show it to you, because it's like F.LLI Dimino Sciacca. Like, I couldn't find any. I really did. I researched. I can't spend a ton of time on research, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, beautiful Italian pottery. Italian pottery, you can usually tell by this light colored terracotta base, which is different than the Mexican terracotta, which is more of a red. In fact, I have something that's the Mexican terracotta. So look at the difference in the color on the 2 terracottas. So you got Italian and Mexican terracotta pottery. That is how you know you got Italiano right there. Lots of really, really high quality things. Oh, good night, those of you who must leave so soon. So Sharon, when you scan, it won't pop up automatically, like the page won't pop up. You have to scan and then click the link. So then you click the link that pops up when you scan the QR code, and that takes you to where you can purchase the item. Yep. And my mods are over there helping so much. I love it. He saw an interior designer say he uses beautiful thrifted dishes for under his pet bowls, and they bring him drink. See, that's the thing. And I love that you said that. So often we see these nice things and go, oh, it's only for display. Nope. You only live once. You may not even have tomorrow. As hard as that is to say. So why not live life to the fullest and fill your life with things that bring you joy? I look around my house, and every corner I turn at, there is something that makes me happy. Literally, it's how it works. And if it makes you happy to see something like this every day, use it. Use it. Like, who says you can't? Who says you can't? I fully agree with that. Fully agree with that. Sciacca is a town in Sicily. Thank you for that information. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and too often we get told things by outside forces. I call that shooting on us. There's no rules when it comes to what you want your house to look like, what you want your collection to look like, what you want to fill your life with. The only rules are that it doesn't cause somebody else harm. That's it. That's it. Could be Sicilian. Use the china. Yes, Misty, use the china. Nobody uses the china anymore. They don't. I haven't thrown a party for a very long time, but I've thrown some doozies of parties. And some of you have been to my parties, can attest. I break out the treasure craft. I break out the big Mikasa platters. I break out the good stuff, like to put the chips and the dips and the veggies and the stuff. I use this stuff. Absolutely 100%. You use glass and pretty plates under your plants. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Love it. Yay. Okay. You know, I bought this because of the color. Like, this just screamed at me from the rack. And it is not branded. It's not branded. And it's brand new. It's brand spanking. I took the little piece of paper. You see the paper in the photo that was protecting the bow. It's brand spanking new. It does not have the crossbody strap. So it would have originally come with a crossbody strap, which easy enough to replace, right? But the color is stunning. Stunning, and it's black on the bottom. And it's well made. It reminds me of a Betsy Johnson without the price of a Betsy Johnson. We'll just say that. But look at that color. It is bougie blue. It's bougie blue. Look at that. Ooh. He's actually bluer now than he was in this picture. He's matured, the young man. Bougie's now 3.5. He's 3.5. And he'll tell you about it. Uh-oh. I have earrings sliding off of the shelf here. Okay. We're good. You look for pretty little glasses and vases for plant propagation in your windows. Yeah, you know, Jordan does that too. Jordan does that too. And I love that Jordan is using vintage vases and wine glasses. And what's the other thing that we're looking for? She's using previously owned silk flowers, and her whole wedding is basically thrifted. Her dress was a used dress. She's already picked it out. She's got her dress. She went and did the shopping for like the thousands and thousands of dollar dresses. She found what she really loved, and then she went and found it in a consignment store. So it's going to be really fun when we get there. Feels like it's forever away still. But it's going to be fun because it's all thrifted. Okay. You know, I love to pick up art that is not framed. That's really awesome frameable art. See if I can do this without the glare. So this is by an artist named Judy Ross. I went and I looked at her website. She is very spiritual. She's called Breakthrough Art, Prophetic Art. And the story on this one says, in pools of glory, his roots go deep. From the depths of his ocean of great love, his hand is reaching and holding us in sight. The leaves are for healing and its fruit for our pleasure, awash in his goodness, mercy, and light. Just a really beautiful story behind this painting that she did. And then this is a print of a painting that she made. All of the work is on all of the information is on the back, including a card with her personal information. Like, you could still get in touch with her. She is still producing art. Yeah, I don't know what more I can say there. This would look absolutely fabulous in a frame. You could change the matting. If you don't like the black matting, you could change that matting into something else. You hope that Jordan starts a new trend with what she is doing and it becomes the way young people do weddings. I do too. That's why they call content creators that are successful influencers, because you literally can influence people to do certain things. I know that people look at turtles different because of me. Probably people look at birds different because of me. You know, and that's just the influence I have through sharing my personal quirkiness when I'm shopping out there. So she shares a lot of that. I'm sure skeletons have become a new thing for people because of Jordan. Are you guys following Gordon? Be following the adventures of Gordon. And by the way, I think she's out right now, but today was Jordan's surgery. So that has also been on my mind today. So those of you who pray, if you say a little prayer, that this surgery like fixes her chronic pain problem, because she hides it really well, but she has been in pretty excruciating pain for months with this cyst that grew. And the only treatment was to remove it. And it took them months to schedule her surgery, which was today. So I haven't heard from her yet. I'm hoping to hear from her soon, that all is well. It's laparoscopic, so it's not a super scary surgery or anything. But, you know, moms always worry. So I may have to touch base with my future son-in-law here if I don't hear from her pretty soon. Hi, Carly Lee. Welcome. So everything that I hold up gets a QR code. So there'll be a QR code on the screen that you can scan to take you to the item, or you can follow the link that will appear in the chat. Since I see you over in the chat, you can watch for those links, or you can just go over to the nicheLadyShop.com and shop, because everything is available right now. You don't have to wait for it to appear on the screen to make a purchase. Yes. Patty got 3,900 views on his latest swimming video. Nice. Very nice. Thank you, guys. I know it sounds crazy. I'm actually excited that it was surgery day. I'm very excited it was surgery day and she can get this done. Okay, let me see if I can pull this out without tearing everything apart. So it's really funny. When I purchased this in the video, I got a lot of comments going, you can buy that at Lowe's. You can buy that at Lowe's. You could buy it at Lowe's when they had it in stock. They don't have it in stock anymore, number one. Number two, it's okay. I don't just stick with vintage items. I am all about items that spark an emotion, items that bring joy. This, when I saw it, brought joy. I would hang this on my wall. It's gorgeous. So it doesn't matter that it was sold at Ross or anywhere else originally. We've got it here now, and we've got it for a lower price than you could get it if it were at Ross right now. So it's this beautiful print of a bicycle with flowers, and I love the size. The size of it is great. Let's see if it's listed. 12 by 12. It's a 12 by 12. So it's a perfect little, like a hallway or entryway size print, and it's brand spanking new. Still has the corners all protected like the day it came from Lowe's. It's very pretty. Yes. She is going to feel better quick. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, yeah. Okay. The whale mug looks like it's already sold, but let me just show it to you just so you can see if you were waiting for that to come up. Somebody snagged it. I did find out it is Otagiri. So congratulations, whoever got that one. Okay, I have a Lenox Sharon Rose is the pattern of this very classic linen base. Woo, look at it. It's doing a one-way vintage thing on the glare. It's not liking the white. It does have one tiny little boo-boo. I just noticed down here at the bottom. Very tiny little boo-boo at the foot on this. Oh, and somebody grabbed it. So if you bought this and my saying that makes you not want it, just reach out to me. It's perfectly fine. I didn't put it in the listing because I just noticed it just now. But if you're okay with it, then you don't need to do anything. It's going to be on its way to you. All right, we have another piece of Lenox that actually surprised me that it was Lenox. It's this really cool sugar bowl with, oh my, the camera is not liking the white. Goodness. Julie, did our webcams talk? I don't remember mine ever doing that, but I think they have had a conversation. Just saying. Very, very clean and nice inside. It is Spyro by Lenox. There is the info. And it doesn't want to focus. There we go. Microwave, dishwasher safe. Did I just? No. I thought I saw a little chip on the bottom. It's like, there's no chip on the bottom. It is fine. It's just a nice little sugar bowl. Nice and simple. Or trinket, a trinket jar, if you will, because sugar bowl doesn't have to be used as a sugar bowl. Okay. I think I told the story in the video where I bought this next piece. Yeah, I think they did. I think they did, Susan. Yep, it's a pretty popular piece. So she's crashing this around on the counter as I'm going to pay for it, and I'm like, I said, please be careful. I mean, I don't usually say anything, but in this case, I was like, stop. It's very nice about it though, and she's like, what did she say? It's just plastic. I'm like, no, it is not plastic. And then she proceeds to go, I'm like, I pulled it away from her. And she's like, I haven't rung that up yet. Oh, she was a joy. She was a joy. The manager came and took over. He was right there and he heard all the goings on and he came over and took over the transaction. Thank gosh, because I might have said something I would regret later, but this is very, very dainty, fine porcelain Balique. And there is the mark. There is the green Balique mark. It is both on the cup and on the saucer, and it's in the Tridacnia pattern. As you can see there, it is made in Ireland. It is very fine, dainty porcelain. If you know Balique, then you know. Look how beautiful that is. Love it. And it made it home unscathed, which is remarkable with what was happening. Absolutely remarkable. Let me catch up. Let me catch up on some chatting going on over here. Yes. Tiny little turtles made from any precious material placed around the house bring good luck and wealth. Well, I should have a whole lot of good luck and wealth because I got a lot of tiny little turtles. That's cool. I have a lot of turtle. In fact, I've got to go through my turtle collection. I'm going to pull all of my duplicates out. All of my duplicates are going to get listed in my fundraiser collection, which is for the Eclectory tortoise and reptile rescue out of Arizona. They just have done so much for me in just being there when I had questions, and I watched them tirelessly picking up tortoises, taking tortoises to new homes, adopting them out. If somebody has a lost tortoise, they're posting it on their page. Like, I don't even think they sleep. I don't think they sleep. And so I just wanted to give back a little bit. So my mom is making the crocheted turtles, which I don't have any right now. They've all sold out, but I have another batch I have to go pick up from her. This is what they look like. Adorable little crochet turtles. That is our main form of the fundraiser. And then I'm going to be listing turtles into that collection. So be watching for that because I am sending money to the Eclectory to keep up their good work. I know, even if it was plastic, why would you crash it around because someone's buying? I know. Manners just seems to be gone. Oh, awesome, Nancy. I'm so glad you love him. Yay. She started to make them for me personally, and I haven't kept one yet, but I know I'll get one. I'll get one. All right. Let's see. We've got butter dishes. So I have more than one of these available. So I was able to put a good price on them. It is a Hazel Atlas crisscross pattern butter dish. Butter. Waiting for our link here. There it is. All right. So it's all glass. I mean, there's not much more you can say. It's very vintage. It's got the made in Taiwan sticker on the bottom. Make sure I'm right side up. So that tells you its age, because if this was made today, it would say made in China, not made in Taiwan, because that's just the way it is. But there you go. Several of these available. And on that same note, this was in my video set. I bought them all. We got the cow refrigerator boxes. They are by Arcarock. There is an embossed cow on the lid. Again, several of these available if anybody wants more than one. These are really good little storage containers for your refrigerator. Oh, there I am. Peekaboo. These are really good for leftovers because you can heat them up. Boom. Can you? Okay, before I say that and anybody goes and does it, if this comes out of the refrigerator, I'm not sure you can stick it right into the microwave. Does anybody know? I don't want any of these shattering as I say that. Never tried it myself, but that might be bad. That might be bad. Little sauce packets and things in your refrigerator. You can put sticks of butter in there as well. Lots of things you can put in these. And the nice thing is you can see through of what's in it, which is always fun. All right. Making room over here next to me. Getting a little sip of my strawberry acai. Refresher. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Yes, Gordon's in the garage freezer while she's... Ah! Poor Gordon. I love Gordon though. I have Gordon's cousin up in the rafters of my garage, and I'm just itching to get him down. My Gordon's cousin doesn't come out for a while though. We're not there yet. Right, glasses is so much better for you than plastic. Yes, plastic is bad. Okay. This is a fun little piece. It's not the normal thing that I buy, but I absolutely loved the glaze they put on this. It's called splatter paint. I didn't even know it was a thing. I did a little research, and splatter painting is one of those fun projects you can do. This was done on Girls' Day, 5/9/23. So I don't know what organization Girls' Day is associated with. I don't know. Is it Girl Scouts? Is it a church affiliation? I don't know, but they had fun making bowls, and they made this beautiful bowl that I think somebody will love. So there you go. So that's all I know about it. Okay, it's large, and I want to put it someplace where it will not get knocked over there. You go over there. So I'm going to show this red casserole dish, which is already sold. But oh my gosh, again, it's not my normal thing to pick up, but look at it. Look at this. How could I not pick this up? It's so pretty. And it is vintage, and it's in beautiful condition. Like, whoever got this, you're going to love it. It is a California Originals USA Pottery. I don't know that it's quite mid-century. I think this goes into the 70s more. I mean, it's that psychedelic vibe going on in there. Look at that. It's gorgeous. There's the mark on the bottom, and it is in impeccable condition. And we will get it to the new owner in that same impeccable condition. Okay. If I can find a place to put it. There we go. Ta-da! Those would make great soup dishes. My heart cries. Are you talking about the chickens? I think you're talking about the chickens. You have a miniature Gordon hanging in your car? That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Glazed like it's on fire. Yes, absolutely. And I am assuming that I got these both at the same store. I'm assuming this was donated at the same time. So this is a very retro 60s, possibly 70s that orange speckled glaze. Oh my gosh, my webcam is not cooperating today, but you can see it. You can see it in there. It's not a solid. It's got some texture to it. It's got the little pin marks on the bottom from being fired. It's in gorgeous condition. So retro cool. Like that pop of color that you need in your house. I choose red for my pop of color. If you're not a red person and like orange better, this is the perfect piece. Perfect piece. All right, now we have a little purse. It is beaded, as you can see there. This was the one that I was explaining, looking for the signs of a purse being vintage. And I said, you wanted to say Hong Kong, made in Hong Kong on the inside. And then lo and behold, this one, I opened it up and there she be, the little handmade in Hong Kong tag. It's in beautiful condition, inside and out. And it's got the little chain strap and the little kiss lock. And it's just gorgeous. Just a gorgeous, nice little purse. Here we go. Soap. Oh, you could use the cow dishes for soap. Yes. Why is Gordon in the freezer? Diane, because with Jordan going to go have her surgery and then needing to recuperate, she just needed to keep him out of trouble for a little while. And Gordon has a tendency to be a little mischievous, to be a little demanding, to get himself into predicaments. And so to keep him contained, if you will, he's been stuffed in the freezer. It's all on her YouTube channel. It's all there. Go binge watch the saga and their little 1-2 minute videos. Like you can binge and catch up on the saga of Gordon. It's quite a thing. I'm very proud of her. Her creativity has come out in the best way with what she's doing this year. And she's always done a little something leading up to Halloween, and counting down the days. That's what she's doing. She's counting down the days to Halloween. And she's really knocked it out of the park this year. I must say she has. Yes. He's doing cheap cryotherapy. Yeah, it's awesome. I look forward to every day's new little segment. Okay. Oh, this piece. Oh, I knew it was special. I knew it was special when I found it because I have found Dorothy Thorpe pieces before that were similar. This is Dorothy Thorpe, 1950s. This is the atomic splash pattern. And there is no other piece like this on the internet that I can find right now. There are the divided dishes. There are the big platters. This piece, super rare find. And I still have it priced less than the divided dishes that I was seeing because I like to bring you guys a deal. I got a good price on it. I'm going to give you guys a good price on it. A really, really spectacular find for collector or to use because it looks better in person than it shows. It's silver. There is silver on here. Let's see if I can get the right angle for you to see. This is silver all over here. It's really something. She did a really cool design on these pieces. I'm going to put this back up here. Yes. Am I? No. I'm going to pull this out before I put this back up here. Here we go. Put you down here. Then I'll put you back up here. Because nobody will be in your way. Stay. Okay. You took a poor little cricket outside to let it out, and look what I missed. It was Bless you for taking the little cricket outside. We do such things too. Except these crazy moths. Moths. We have moths. Anybody have birds? Bird seed? You can't help but have little bugs show up. Like we fight little bug things all the time. Not bad, just annoying. Like they like to get into the seed. We keep most of the seed in the freezer, but you have to feed the birds. So there's always seed out. Okay, this was a fan favorite in the comments section. This is Peanut the squirrel. Peanut the squirrel is an air planter. Now, there is a little plant in there. I don't know the status of said plant. I don't know if it's still alive. I haven't messed with it, and I'm hoping that it can get to somebody who knows what they're doing with plants and can help Peanut revive the little plant that's in there, or just plant a new one. With an air plant, you just, it just gets held in there. I kill air plants. This is my black thumb. Like I am horrible with plants. And I thought air plants were the answer, but apparently not. But he does come with his original tags there. I don't know where he sold originally. It says we cultivate inspired lifestyles by fusing nature and art. It says scan the QR code to learn more about your plant and its care. So you can go get some more information. There you go. Peanut. And I have a dog named Peanut. So it seems really weird to be calling a product Peanut. They were always in the sunflower seeds, little tiny moths. Yes, it's those little tiny annoying moths. Yes, that's what we get. Indeed, indeed. Right? Okay, those of you who had or have birds understand what I'm talking about. I always say, like people are going to hear this and go, ooh, Danny's got bugs in her house. And then start spreading rumors about my buggy house. And then they're going to start calling animal control on me. Can't call CPS anymore. I'm over that phase. This guy. I joke, but it's a real thing when you put your life in the public eye. It's a real honest to goodness thing. I have had it happen like you can't believe. A beautiful, oh gosh, look at this lighting issue we're having here. Okay, it is a scarab carved from soapstone. There he is. My picture that I took on the video was quite blurry. Noah chastised me for that one, not holding still long enough. That is one of my things. I'm working on slowing down my movements. It's tough. If you've been around me, I just move fast. It's a thing. But here he is. Super cool little scarab beetle. And the scarab beetle is an Egyptian symbol, and I forget what he symbolizes. He's good though. He's a good beetle. We're sitting here talking about bugs, and then we got to show a good beetle. Oh, let me catch up because you guys are talking. Oh, Patty's at it. Okay, Patty's got a story. Okay, I got to show this on the screen. So Patty says, I pulled my curtains the other day and one flew in my mouth and made me choke. I swear they now dive bomb me when I'm in the bathroom as revenge for killing their friend. This is why we love Patty. Oh, I'm sorry, but thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. All right. This next item already sold. The little grape cluster. Trinket box, the art form. Isn't it beautiful? Congratulations, whoever got that. I think we're going to have a big fishy race. We're going to have a fishy race. Indeed, indeed. You got your soapstone candle holder? Yay. Awesome. Okay. Who didn't know that Longaberger has pottery as well as baskets? I knew this a while back. Oh, I'm sorry, Janice. Yeah, we all have separate shops. Yep. I try to have something for everyone. Like it is my goal to have, I do have those things in the upper price level, but you hear in my videos, I call it my bread and butters. It's those things that anybody can come and buy. And that's very important to me. I don't want to be, what's the word? I don't want to be to where I can't have everybody be able to be part of my selling community or my buying community. Does that make sense? Like, I know who my customers are, and I know that not all of you can afford $300 vases. While I do have some $300 vases, if I tried to make my whole business based on $300 vases, I'd probably have like 3 sales a month. So I don't do that. I like my bread and butter stuff. I like the stuff that I love to buy that brings me joy, that hopefully brings you joy. That's how I structure my personal business. That's my business model. Yes, yes, yes. So if you are watching, so I should have said this in the beginning. If you're watching over on Facebook, we are streaming this on the Niche Shopping Network on YouTube, which is where the live chat action happens. So you are welcome to come join us over here on YouTube, and then you'll see all of it. But the cool thing is that for shopping purposes, those QR codes work no matter where you're watching it. So that is why I stream over there as well. But to be part of this lively live chat that we're having, come on over to to YouTube. We'd love to have you over here. And I hope that everybody has hit that subscribe button as we go. Make sure you're subscribed. We are getting so close to our 5,000th subscriber. And when that happens here on NSN, something big is going to happen. And you can say you were part of the first 5,000. That's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal for you guys. So make sure that you are subscribed to the Niche Shopping Network channel. Diane, you can go and put it in your shopping cart and go all to the checkout screen, and it'll show you what the shipping is. I wouldn't know that number right offhand because it's really going to depend on what you're purchasing. And I can also tell you that I work really hard to keep shipping costs down, and many will attest here. I will refund any excess that is paid. Okay. Longaberger. That's what we were talking about. Longaberger. So I am selling these in the little sets of 2 little nesting bowls, like either like a little sauce bowl or a ramekin. But this is the Woven Traditions, and it's got the basket weave that is appropriate for Longaberger. Here is how the bottoms are marked. Boom, diddy, boom. Can we focus? Can we focus, webcam? Really? Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. I'm going to hold really, 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 really still. They are microwave and dishwasher safe. So you're going to get a set of 2. I have 2 sets of the burgundy, and I have 1 set of the yellow with a round bowl. So those have square bowls. Yes, this has a round bowl. Same sizes. And I hope everybody notices that Rachel has been very good about taking a picture with the ruler, so you can see the size of things in my pictures. That's always been kind of a thing. And oh, I can't believe I have to say this, but I have to say this. So I actually have a little rating feedback system set up because I got a lot of people going, yeah, but are people really happy with the stuff that they buy? So when you purchase something from me, you will get a link to leave a review of your item. And I had somebody come in and leave 5 2-star reviews just asking questions, like not purchasing anything. I'm like, that system, well, number one, I have to look into how that was possible if they didn't actually purchase something. But that system is not for asking questions. There is a contact me form on the shop page where you can reach out to me, or you can email me at thenichelady@gmail.com. I may not be able to answer like within minutes, but I read all my emails and I will get to stuff. And then I have an autoresponder when you email thenichelady@gmail.com, answers most of the most frequent questions that I get. So there is that. And just because you get the autoresponder doesn't mean I'm not going to answer. That is just to hopefully answer some questions before I get to it. Not quite pink, not quite red. Yeah, it's like a mauvey burgundy. Yeah. We only need 150 more subscribers. 150 more. It's so amazing. Thank you guys. We have not even been here a year yet. And you guys make this happen. It's you. And we appreciate you. Each and every one of you. Okay, let me see. Do it, Pat. What are you? They'll all be kamikazed if they don't leave me alone. If you say do it, Patty, are you being an accessory to a crime? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I think we all agree. Bugs. Most bugs. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just not even going to say it because, see, I can't even bring myself to say it, but I kind of wish they hadn't made it onto the ark. I'll just say that. Okay. All right. I have little bunny lusterware salt and peppers. Now the eyes, hopefully the pictures show this too. The eyes have a little wear, just the paint. There's no chips or cracks. There we go. See, the eyes are just a little, could use a little black touch-up paint, but they're actually in fabulous condition with their original stoppers, made in Japan. Very unusual to find little bunnies, I found out. It's not a very common salt and pepper. Very, very sweet. They can bug off. Yes. Yes. We have black widow spiders. That's our nemesis right now. And they're very difficult to get rid of because they live in the tortoise pens. And so I can't spray poisons in my tortoise pens. So we just keep trying to find them and smush them. Like that's it. That's our mode right now, is to smush them and hope that somebody doesn't take up residence. But yeah. And we have a lot of birds too. I wish the birds would do better at eating the spiders. This was a really cool find. I am so excited I found this. This is Wedgwood Jasperware, and it is a true antique. You can tell that by the mark. So Wedgwood is very, I wish it would focus. That's what I wish it would do. There we go. You can see the detail there. It's like a mother and daughter. I think they're sewing. Are they sewing? What are they doing? This was meant to be a matchbox. It's a dainty little matchbox, but let me show you. So the fact that it only says England on the bottom and not made in England gives you the date of when this was made. So early 1900, late 1800s. Oh, don't do that, Jenny. The cobalt blue is also one of the more rare colors, but it's absolutely magnificent. Super excited to find this. Oh, look, what's going on here? We've got a lion and cherubs. I didn't even notice that. Are they on? Oh, it's a different, oh, it's the little cherubs on this side doing something too. Oh, and they got a goat. They got a goat. All right. Oh, they're little naked cherubs. Did you see that? We didn't have a nudity warning on the channel. You have earwig bugs. Need to find out what eats black widow spiders, right? We don't have any I wish we could have chickens. You know, I'm pretty sure the neighbors would have an issue with me having chicken. Actually, we couldn't have chickens. We have Cora. Cora chases the birds out of the yard. So when the dogs aren't out in the backyard, at any given time, you can go up to the back door and look out, and we have birds. We just have birds because I don't know why we have so many birds on the lawn itself, honestly. I don't know. Why would that be? You know, I know why. Because we let our dandelions go to seed. So every day there's like new seeds. And that's it, isn't it? Anyway, so we have birds. And when Cora goes out, the first thing she makes a beeline to make the birds scatter. I'm like, Cora, really? But I can't deny her little pleasure. She could never catch them. Spiders don't like mint. Plant mint in the garden. I'm going to try that. We have tons of lizards. Like, it's so fun because every season we see the little tiny babies. So we know the lizards are happy. They're breeding. I'm sure they're eating. We have like this whole ecosystem in the backyard. I'm sure my gardeners think I'm weird because I never let them do much in the backyard. I let everything just grow natural. It's crazy. It's not manicured at all. Okay. This was my find of the shopping trip. I was a little hesitant to pay the price they were asking for this guy until I looked it up. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Some of these sell for upwards of $200. Not kidding. It is Mosier. It is a pink kitty cat. There is the mark on the bottom. Let me see. We are going to get this to show. Can we get this to show? And I'm told I need to put it under a black light. There you go. Let's test that. It might glow. I got to go in the dark here, guys. Let's see. It's not like a traditional, like not like glowy glass glow, but it does light up. It does light up pretty good under the black light. But it's not like, you know, when you think of glow, you think of like changing to another color. It does fluoresce a bit though. This little cutie. I'm going to put you back over here. Keep you safe. How about that? You just stand there with the dog. We see what you guys are saying. That's why the birds like the backyard. Yeah. And I have misters going all day long too. They go, they play in the misters. They go into Eileen's little, she has okay, so it's a water heater pan. So it's very, very big and it's filled with water and it's got a little solar fountain in it to keep the water moving. They love that. They love it. What was I turning around? Oh, Chelsea's feeding me like what the next item is. And that my brain forgot in that short a time. I just bought this pretty little frame. It is a silver plate. And then it's got these little moonstones. Look at these little moonstone accents around it. It almost looks Victorian. Like you could put, like if you have a picture of like a long ago relative, you know those pictures I'm talking about, kind of black and white, and they just look cool. It would look so good in this frame, just because it has that kind of old look to it. I do believe it is new, never used. And I think that's a 5x7 opening. Yes. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I have that right. Thank you for your orders, everybody. We're getting you into the fishy race. Zevo. What does that mean? What did I miss? What is Zevo? I get you guys talking about animals, and boy, I can't keep up with the chat. It is one huge bird bath. Yes. And you're talking about mint and spiders. It's coming. Everything's coming. Everything. And you don't have to wait for me to hold it up to go purchase. So that's the thing too. If there's something you want to go purchase, you can just go purchase it. You don't have to wait for me to show it. Yes. Angela, it's ongoing. I just have to reload my collection over in the shop with items. We sold out of the first round of items, but there will be more added very, very soon. Very soon. Okay. Oops, I got this resting on this. Let me move this. We'll get to you, buddy. Look at this gorgeous jewelry box. Now, I think this was a home project for someone, but look at this still life painting. It looks like a very, very expensive oil painting. The details, the quality, it was not signed by the artist. I wish they had, but it's all in this nice little wood jewelry box. Pull out drawers. It's not a super high quality jewelry box, but the paintwork is like a work of art. Absolute work of art. In fact, maybe somebody wants to just take that lid off and frame it, because that artwork is really spectacular. The colors are that just real deep, rich oil colors that you know this kind of work for. So I had to pick it up. Your mom used to patrol for black widows with a broom, turned patio furniture over early in the morning, also hid under the car tire shadows. Whoa. Yeah. Ziva is a natural spray that eliminates critters. Oh, I'm going to look into that. Somebody make a note to remind me to look up Zivo. I need to look up Zivo. Of course, coming from the Scorpion house from hell, we'll just say it, we can handle a few black widows. Like, we're not phased, because the terror that we lived in the last house, I never want to go through that again. Like that, you don't even know. Like, it was an absolute nightmare. It caused us PTSD from scorpions. Like, it was bad. It was really, they were falling out of the air vents in the ceiling. They would fall out of the air vents. They were in the sinks. They were in the kitchen. It is a miracle that none of my pets and my kids did not get stung. Noah actually stepped on one once and it didn't sting him. That's divine intervention there. It was that bad. It was that bad. It was horrible. It was horrible. And they sold that house sight unseen to somebody. Somebody bought that house without looking at it. And I'm like, oh, you don't even know. You don't even know what you just bought. But okay. Oh, okay. This is a super unique pair of candle holders that, I didn't even realize there was some wax in the top. If these sell, I'm going to put these in the freezer overnight, and I'm going to try to pop that out. They're gorgeous, and I could not find any others like them in my search. They are very, very unique and high quality. As you can see there, that's what I'm talking about, the little wax in the top. I will get that out. I know how. I have my vase. There's the bottoms. They are hand carved, and they are a very hard wood, probably like an ebony wood. Super beautiful elephants. I love the bowl shape of the candle holder part themselves. That makes them pretty unique. They just have a really nice shape to them. They're not like, there's a certain shape of these that's pretty common. It is not these. These are super special. Put you back up here. You be special, Mr. Elephants. The dog is good. Mug is sold. I just want to say I have another one of these somewhere that I need to find and get listed. But what a great mug. It's all fun and games until someone ends up in a cone. Great mug. Inspired by dog. You see the play on words there. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Yeah, right? 3 likes for Zebo. Elephants. All right. I got another really pretty mug. This is a substantial mug, and it's almost purple. I mean, it might be purple. You might call it purple. I think it is purple. Now that am I like colorblind that I didn't see that was purple when I first got it? Anyway, it is a beautiful art pottery mug with the live, laugh, love. I keep saying live. See, I even put it in the title, live, love, laugh. Why do I keep mixing up the words? It is by Country Road Pottery. I don't know why there is a lighting issue in here today that is causing this camera not to be happy. You know what I think it is I moved it to go and do a members only live stream. And when I brought it back, I probably didn't put it back in just the exact place it was before, and the light's hitting it different. Anyway, big substantial look. Next to a Danny head, we have this large coffee mug. Great gift for somebody. Very clean, very ready to use. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, love does not flow as well as live, love, laugh. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on that one? At least you don't have to wear a cone. Oh, Patty, that's priceless. That's priceless. I should digitally come up with something to send to Jordan. It's too late to mail anything, but I could email her something like that. That's hilarious. Hilarious. So the trivet has sold, but I'll show it to you. I wasn't sure about buying this. I'll be honest, it's not my style with the black, but somebody loved it, and I had a feeling somebody would love it. It's this wood framed trivet, or you can hang it because it's got the little ringy dingy right there. But there you go. Somebody already is taking that one home. Taking it home. Okay. So I think it's this one. So I got 2 little Mexican pottery trinket boxes. This one is the terracotta I was showing you earlier. This is Mexican terracotta, and it's glazed on the bottom, which is really interesting. Normally they leave the bottom unglazed. Beautiful little blue and yellow floral under there. Oh, this one has sold. Okay. So somebody's already snagged this one. And then we have this one. This one has a bird on it. I think that's a bird, right? Like a peacock bird or a dove. Peacock or dove? What do you guys think? Which is it? Here we go. Here we go. And it's a nice size. It's not a dinky little trinket jar. It's quite a nice little jar. Will hold lots of goodies for you. And it doesn't, like a lot of these pieces have, like, they say Ecuador or Mexico or what are some of the like vacation cities? Puerto Vallarta, and like this does not say anything. So this is a perfectly usable piece for any time, not just as a remembrance of your Mexican vacation. Put you back up there. Put you back up there. There you go. Keep some things behind me. All right, we are getting into the things. Oh, a swan, you think it is? We're getting into the things from the antique mall. Now, if you have not seen the video that I put out today yet, these items were purchased in today's video. So make sure you go watch when we're done here. Go watch. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. And I need that video to do well because I spent a lot a lot. Please watch all the way to the end too. I do something a little strange at the end that I don't normally do. And I'm worried everybody's just going to like leave when I get to that point. So if you watch my videos, please just leave it running. Just leave it running all the way to the end. I really appreciate you for doing that. Okay. Now they have these labeled as German majolica, but I did a bit of research, as much as I could do in the time I had. I cannot find any German majolica. There's French, there's Italian, not German. So I don't know where they got that from, but I'm not sure they're not either. So I haven't listed them as being from any particular location. There's the mark on the bottom. I don't know if it goes that way. Oh, I think it's 744 is what it says. Absolutely stunningly beautiful piece of antique majolica. This is pre-1920s. And it is that stunning tin glaze is what gives it the vibrant colors for majolica. Really, really beautiful piece. I'm going to put these back up here. I'm not going to take any risk of breakage. And then this one is the ewer or the vase with the handles, either way. Same thing. It's got a number on the bottom. It says 302. So go figure. But they get that color on the glaze by using tin in the glaze, and that gives it that vibrancy that is what majolica is known for. Absolutely stunning pieces of pottery. Put you safely right back there. All right, this bad boy. Oh, it is dated. Okay. It is signed. I'm going to say it's signed Wordy, 1997. Is that what you guys see there? Anyway, it is a bear. It is painted on a buffalo horn. Water buffalo, legal. I thought about that, like, oh gosh, somebody's going to turn me in for selling buffalo horn. Nope, this is legal horn. And it's just, look at that paint job. Look at that. So here's the thing. For this artist to be able to paint on a round surface and get that so realistic and right, I am blown away. When you think about how difficult would that be? Because you like, if you're turning it and you're keep it like to get that just right. Oh my goodness. Pretty spectacular. You could use this as a vase too. So if you got like a little holder to put like, you know, like the candle, like the candles that are like cone shaped and they go in a holder, you could probably get a holder like that, you know, and set this in and then have it like sitting and use it for some flowers. Wouldn't that be cool? Or put it mounted up on the wall in your cabin. He's great cabin art. I just thought he was just too incredible not to grab. He's a happy bear too. Look at him. He's smiling. He's a smiling bear. I am not going to blow into it, Meep. I'm not going to do that. It's not open on the other end. It is not open for sound to come through. This little guy showed up. Rachel took pictures of it, and I don't remember buying it. So I'm wondering if I got the wrong thing. I mean, not the wrong thing, but like there was something else on my receipt that I can't find. And I wonder if mine and another customer's items got switched because I don't remember buying this. I don't mind it. It's a beautiful piece of stoneware. As you can see, all glazed inside and out. And it is signed on the bottom here. I don't know if it goes that way or that way. I mean, it's a mystery. It's a mystery signature. I think it goes that way. But there you go. Just a pretty little stoneware planner. Pretty, pretty. Thank you, Patty. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I will send that right over to her. Yes. Yes, me shot glass of the Vikings. Absolutely. Yes, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Patty. I did indeed. Okay, are you ready for this? I've got I don't really want to sell this price on this piece. I will just say, this is one of the most spectacular Murano glass paperweights I've ever found in my life. I talk a lot about these Millefiori paperweights. Oftentimes you find the small ones and they've got a thin little single layer of the canes. And I tell you guys about quality is in the depth. And I learned that back when I was working for an auction house down in Tucson, Arizona. And that's where we got a lot of paperweights in. And so you had to study up and know what was what and which were the good ones. And that was what I learned was the multiple layers of the Millefiori is really what adds to the quality of a piece because each layer has to be done. This is just absolutely spectacular. It is huge, as you can see, huge. Most of the ones that you find on the internet in research are about a quarter of this size, and they're still $100 to $150. It's got the remnants of its Murano sticker on there, as you can see. And it's a heavy boy. But it's fabulous. And I will keep it for a while. Unless, somebody feels the same way about it that I do. But I'm actually not in any hurry for this one to sell, but I wanted to share it with you because it's just a stunning, stunning example of what you want to see in a Murano paperweight. Look for that height dimension in your paperweights. No matter the size of the paperweight, you want to look for that height. You find one with height, that's a good paperweight. All right, let's put you right back up there. You ain't nothing but a hound doggy, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound doggy, crying all the time. I found another example of this in a different pose with the dog and the butterfly, and it was Italian. This one is not marked. So I can't state him as the same maker, but here he is. Are we having lag, Chelsea? There she is. Oh, okay. So here's the little butterfly. I get accused of not picking up dog items enough. So I've been seeking out some dog items to bring to you guys. But the thing with dog items is like dogs are so breed specific. Like as somebody who likes hounds may not like dachshunds. Somebody who likes, and I know a dachshund's a hound too. Somebody who likes dachshunds may not like huskies. And so the breed matters. And so it's very difficult to find just the right buyer for doggy items. Whereas cats, you put a silhouette of a cat and everybody loves cats. I mean, it's just a different thing. But I am seeking out the cute doggy stuff nonetheless. I am trying to appease. All right. Oh, you guys are having some wonderful conversations over there. Lots of medical providers. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being willing to be in that industry. Okay, the fairy lamp has been snagged, but I will show it nonetheless. I was really disappointed because she had two other fairy lamps. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. And they both had a crack. And so I want to say, if you ever get a glass fairy lamp, if you ever get a glass fairy lamp and you want to burn it, which is okay to do not let it cool too fast. Do not try to rinse off the soot. Do not put it in an air-conditioned room all of a sudden. It will crack. So that's what happened to the other two that she had. They were both cracked, and so I couldn't get them. But this one is perfect. And it's already sold, but I did want to share it with you. It is Westmoreland. It is signed right there on the inside. If we can get a little focus here, camera. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to focus. Oh my gosh. I think it says D. Clark, 1979. And it's got the Westmoreland sticker on it too. What is with this camera today? Work with me, camera. Work with me. What are you trying to focus on? There we go. There you go. So having the identifier still on it and it being this beautiful blue milk glass and it being signed, I could not leave that one behind. So thank you, whoever's going to give that a lovely new home. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I have a few things I brought over then that, because Chelsea's saying I only have 2 items left, but I actually have more items in here than that. Yes, I'll show that in a second. Chelsea, I've got the Namaji, the ruby red swirl picture. Maybe that's it. Yeah. So see if you can find and pull those things in while I share the doggy art. Okay, now I forgot to go in and say, don't combine this with anything. So if you purchase this and other things, I may have to reach out for a little bit more shipping because it has to be shipped separately. So just if you want this, put it on a separate order. If you're going to get other things, it has to ship alone. Because if I don't ship this alone, it would be a humongous box and then the shipping would be outrageous. But I can ship this without it being outrageous. Absolutely gorgeous oak frame. It is a vintage oak frame. And then there is this little original Shih Tzu, little Shih Tzu guy. And I was asked to look for Shih Tzus. Now, is my mom still here? Mom, are you still in the chat? Because doesn't that look like little Lucky Dog, only with a little bit more brown? My mom had a dog named Lucky for, how many years did you have that little guy? More than 10 years. He was already an adult when she rescued him. And he was my buddy. I would travel and he loved when I showed up because he got to sleep with me. But Lucky was an awesome little dog, but he has passed. So this made me think of little Lucky Dog. And I know I have other people who love Shih Tzus. So I could not resist picking this up. This is in today's video. You'll see me grab this. But the frame alone is worth it. It's a beautiful, beautiful oak frame ready to hang. This little guy. You go back down there. All right. Let's see. Oh. Stand by. Which one? Which one is still in draft mode? Sorry, we'll fix this. We'll fix this. Did I put a price on it? It shouldn't be in draft mode. That's weird. Hang on. Let me take a peek. Stand by. What's going on here? What's going on? I don't know why that is still in draft mode. Okay, I can fix that. Okay, it's active. Give it a second to populate. I fixed it. It's fixed. It's now out of draft mode. So hopefully we can bring that one over. In the meantime, I can show you. I'm going to show you the Harry Potter dog first. I bought this a while back. I don't buy very many plushies, but Come on. This, okay. And I was told his name. I was told his name in my comments section, and I forget what his name is. He is the Hagrid dog from Harry Potter, and he has a name. What is his name? Let's see if you guys know. Chelsea has told me, but I want to see if you guys know. I didn't see if my mom said anything either. I don't see it. I don't see it. She's off to make more turtles, I'm assuming. Jack Russells and Bulldogs. Winston Churchill looking. Sold a lot of those. Okay. Jack Russells and Bulldogs. Doesn't that sound like a song, James? We could make one. We could make a song out of that. Jack Russells and Bulldogs. Dalmatians and Hounds. Fang. Yes, his name was Fang. Is Fang. I think he's a Shar-Pei, if you ask me. The Hagrid dog was a Shar-Pei, I think. Anyway, there he is. I will pick up a cute plush if it's high quality and something that everybody loves. Patty the theater dog is a super fan of Potter. Ah, interesting. So Stephanie, to be accepted from last week's drawing, I tried all week, didn't want to. What do you mean, Stephanie? You can bother me with such things. Okay, guys, there are things where, you know, it's something you could go to Google and get an answer and stuff. But if it's something that has to do with an issue with getting a code to work or something in the shop, by all means, that is what I'm here for. That is what the contact and the email is for. You are not bothering me if I can solve that problem for you. So I want to make sure. Oh, the Namaji is in draft too? My goodness. How did I make these boo-boos? I can't believe that stayed in draft mode. Okay. No wonder it didn't sell. I'm like, the little one sold, but the big one didn't sell. What's going on there? Okay. I fixed that one now too. Patty's actual name is Padfoot, which is a character name from Harry Potter. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, just email me. Just email me. I may not be super quick to answer, but I will get to you. So Stephanie, are you saying that you won? Which drawing did you win? A buyer appreciation, or did you win the trivia drawing? Because I thought I had made you a code and sent it to you. It wouldn't accept the code. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Melissa, can you make a note of that for me to look into that? Melissa's my right hand that helps me with such things. So she will make sure that I don't forget, and you will have another week to use your code, Stephanie. I will take care of you. Absolutely. Fang is a Neapolitan Mastiff. All right, that makes sense. That makes really? Am I still? Hold on. Here we go. Did you fix that, Chelsea? Oh, it's sold. Oh, we don't want to give it a quantity then, but let me show it. So whoever bought it can take a peeky peek. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous piece of glass. Is that not groovy? It's almost like an end of day, but they only used the one color. Again, a little education. If you ever get a piece of old glass with a handle, don't hold it by the handle. You can hold it and still support it, but don't ever use this to hold the weight. The reason being, this is connected right here. It's applied onto the main piece. And over time, it can get weak. And what happens is you get that crack right there. It's dreadful. We hate it. So I just want to put that out there. Don't ever hold, and pottery too. If your pottery item has a handle, it's not for use anymore. new contemporary items that are meant to be functional and used, yes, use the handle. Old vintage collectible items, don't use the handles. Yeah, I've said my PSA for the day. Protect the glass. Hashtag save the glass. Anyway, gorgeous piece. Congratulations, whoever got that. So do we just have that one? Oh, the Namaji. Namaji. Thank you, Melissa. Do we have this in now? The beautiful Namaji pottery. Oh, the glare. We're going to have to fix this lighting issue again. I don't know what is going on. That is crazy that it's doing that. It's not usually doing that. But I just love the blues in this. I love all of it. A lot of people think that this is Native American, and they kind of play on that too. Namaji uses a Native American symbol on their pottery, but there's nothing Native American about it. I forget where my son is calling. My son is calling. I'm going to answer it. Okay, say hi to everybody, Noah. You're on speaker.
Hi.
What you need?
I forgot you were live streaming.
I'm live streaming.
I'm going to cook dinner.
See, he's calling about dinner. Isn't this a great kid? What are we having tonight? Everybody wants to know.
Spaghetti.
Noah's going to make spaghetti.
To make spaghetti.
I think that's splendid. I'm all about it.
Chili tomorrow.
And then we're going to have chili tomorrow. Thank you, Noah.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
He's such a good kid. He always does that. He just has to call and tell me what he's making for dinner. We're not able to pull this one in? How come we can't pull it in on the QR code? We should be able to do that. Let me see if it comes up for me. Stand by. We'll do this on the fly because it should be one of the first things that pulls up. Yes, there it is. Boom. Diddy boom. And all right, it's in there now. There we go. Now we can put it. You shouldn't have had to search. It should have been like the very first thing that came up. That's weird. Okay, here we got it. So $34.99 is what we got on this piece. And I really underpriced that from the comps that I saw. Oh, did you guys tell me where Namaji pottery comes from? Somebody must know. I don't know what I'm going to do when he moves out. I don't know what I'm going to do. It will be a sad day for me. Super sad day for me. I'm seeing if anybody has answered. Nobody has answered. Nobody has answered. Where does Namaji pottery originate from? See who knows the answer to that. All right. So anyway, there's that piece. Okay. I have one finale piece. One finale piece is coming. Let me catch up on the chat here. Oh, I'm sorry, Marion. I hope you get a good night's rest. Okay, and it's already a sold piece, but I'm going to show it to you nonetheless. No chicken. What's with the chicken? You've guys got an inside thing about eating chicken. Because I see it in the chat a lot, and I feel like I'm not with it. What's going on with eating chicken? It's what I want to know. Okay, here is the last spectacular piece. Let me put it on the screen for you. It has already sold. I must say, it has already sold. I'm not surprised because it's amazing. Shipping this is going to be really fun. Look at him. It's so off color for me to buy something this big, but how could I not? You'll see in tonight's video. It's from 1986 when Fitz and Floyd was made in Japan. All right, guys. So Chelsea's internet is having some issues, so I have to put together our fish race quickly, which I can do. I can do it. Stand by. Let me. Why did I log out? No, log in, Danny. Goodness. I hit log out. I thought I was logging in. So this is a time to get those last minute purchases in. If you would like to be in tonight's buyer appreciation giveaway, you can go to Niche Lady Shop. Oh, and it doesn't have to be anything that I showed tonight. It's any purchase in the shop, any purchase. All of the jewelry is listed there. That is what we worked on selling yesterday, but there's still many fabulous pieces left. Where's my fishies? Where's my fish race? Where's my fishies? Okay. Do you guys want crabs or fish? You want to do a crab race tonight? We're going to do a crab race tonight just because I feel like doing something different. Let's do crabbies. I like crabbies too. All right. Let me add everything. Oh, you guys have been busy. Okay. Fortunately, all I have to do is copy and paste. Oh, you guys got some nice things. I'm seeing the list. So we don't share who bought what. You are welcome to share over in the chat if you want to, especially when it comes time to, I love seeing what's sold, especially when it comes time to giving the gift away, because I'm going to give you a choice. So if you are the winner and you don't want to share your choice of item in the chat, you are welcome to just reach out to me through the shop or at thenichelady@gmail.com. Stand by. We're going to have a lot of little crabbies in the race. All right. Do we have everybody? I think we do. Okay. All in, all done. Oh, no. One more came in. Got you. Okay. Now you guys are so fun. You're so fun. I love hanging out with you. I'm giving you crabs. I'm giving you crabs tonight. Oh gosh, watch that get snippeted and, put out on the internet. This is the level of things I have to worry about these days. I don't belong to the Chicken Private Appreciation Club. No, I'm sad. I feel so left out. Feeling triggered. Childhood. All right. We will ask a trivia question before we sign off. Stay tuned for that. I am getting all of our crabbies into the race here. Let's set this for 30 seconds. And I'm going to go super full screen. I have to turn the little music off. And, okay, let me share that screen. You guys ready? I don't know if I can call a crab race like I can like a horse race, but we're going to see. All right. Are you ready? Here comes our crabs. And away they go. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is pretty funny. I kind of love the crabs. I'm not going to lie. We might be switching to crabs. I like the crabs. Bring a chicken. Okay, I'll bring a chicken. All right, we have a neck and neck race as we're down to the wire. But we've got some fights going on. Oh, somebody's losing steam there. R2D2 Bank. R2D2 Bank is across the finish line. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Who votes that Danny switches to a crab race? Like, come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you bought the R2D2 Bank, do you want to make yourself known? Or do you want to just wait and privately let me know? Of course, if you don't want to make yourself known, you're not going to answer if you don't want to make yourself known. But if you want to make yourself known, let me know. Here are the choices. I have added some things. I have some little Scentsy little mini air freshener things here. So we have the, this one is called Chasing Fireflies. So it's a little miniature version of the big version. So there's the Chasing Fireflies. What do they call these? Like, what do they call it? A porcelain ornament with a ribbon. That's what they call it. So we have that. We have the hoot. The hoot. We have, oh, things are falling. Things are falling. We have the chocolate recipe book. Very lovely. This would be a great book, like as to set something on, like as a little display piece. I have two frames. I have a doggy frame or a kitty cat frame, depending on which you prefer. I'm just, who's has anybody said they were the R2D2? Chelsea, are they in the chat? They're not in the chat. Okay. So hopefully you're still watching and you can let me know your choice of item. And I have a love magnet. Goes on your fridge and you put your little photos inside the letters. It's really cool. So let me know what your choice is. And because I love you guys, I'm going to do a second giveaway. Ah, surprise. So let me remove that winner. And we're going to do it one more time. What did you do? I don't know what you did, Susan. Okay. We're going to pick one more winner because I love you guys. And I love watching the crabs. I'll be honest. Here they go. Oh, this is, see, they have a lot more energy in this race. I see dogs. Dog is good. Mug is out there, kind of leading the pack. Emerald Ring is fading fast. Who do we have there in there? I can't read who you are. Fitz and Floyd, Ruby Red. They're all, Dog is good is hanging in there. Can you go wire to wire? No, Dog is good is fading. And oh, wait. Oh, Emerald Ring was making a comeback, but then out of nowhere, it's the Vintage Red California Casserole with lid. I love these guys. Okay. I do. I really like the crab race. I do. All right. Do we know, are you here if you bought the casserole? Oh, Francie, you won. You won a buyer appreciation gift. Did you see the choices? You're the winner. Chicken dinner. I have the Scentsy Chasing Fireflies little ornament. I have the Hoot ornament. I have a cat or a dog frame. I have the love magnet, or I have the chocolate book. Let me know what you would like included in your order. You popped in and everyone has crabs, right? I will just get the old rumor mill stirred now about Danny and crabs, right? Oh, well, it wasn't Francis. Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry, Francis. Now I feel silly. That's okay. You know what, Francis? Since I said you're a winner, you're a winner. How about that? Someone else purchased the casserole. So are they in the chat? I haven't seen that name in the chat. Someone please take the checkbook. Oh no. Yeah, Francis, you are a winner because you got the R2D2. Okay. All legit then. I'm watching for Francis' answer. I really hate lag. I'm gonna get rid of my crabs here. It just doesn't sound right, does it? Just doesn't sound right. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Wow, lag is real. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing an answer yet. Okay, message me, reach out to me. Both of you winners. Let me know what your choice is of item. And if I don't hear from you, I will just have to pop something in your package. Francie, I can't go through them again. I've gone through them twice. I'm sorry. But maybe somebody quickly in the chat can do it as I tell the trivia question for this week. Okay. Let me think. I know. Okay. Not today's video, but was it my last video? Hold on. Let me make sure I've got the correct video for the trivia. Yes. So, in not today's video, but the one before this, the trivia question is how many, and don't put this in the chat. Do not answer in the chat. It will not get you entered. If you want to be entered, it must be in the comments. That as soon as you can leave a comment after the show, that's when you want to leave it. It takes just a little bit for YouTube to kind of get its thing together and let you leave a comment. Okay, but here it is. How many items did I purchase in that Goodwill trip? How many items did I purchase in that Goodwill trip? A lesson in letting go. I just have to flow with it. I do try to flow with it. Thank you, Judy. Judy, did you watch all the way to the end? I know I did something a little wonky at the end. Thank you, Marty, for being here all the way through. We appreciate you. I did, Kathleen. Oh, did you get it? Oh, you're going to love it. He's amazing. He's amazing. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to give it like 30 more seconds. The doggy frame. You got it, Francie. You got it. The doggy frame is coming to you. And Melissa is going to make a note of that. All right. I hope everybody will come back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Picker Road will be here with their fabulous new treasures. And then on Wednesday is Crystal of Rosie's Closet, and she comes on at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 1 hour earlier than normal. Thursday, we have Julie with One Way Vintage. Friday, we have Dawn. Saturday, we have Chelsea of Treasures by Gem. And then Sunday will be Dawn and I back here again for all the fun. And then we do it all over again. Thank you. I can't tell you how much we appreciate each and every one of you who comes and shares in this awesome community that we are building. We love you. And we don't say that frivolously. We truly do love you and love bringing stuff to you that brings you joy. Now, go find your joy.